Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Sandy and I like to talk about books and bullet journaling and some lifestyle stuff. And today is day 3 of 12 Days of Sandy and I'm just really excited about it. Okay, so today I want to talk about some of my least favorite reads of the year. And listen, I'm not just here to be a hater. If you like these books, or even if you loved them, I am very happy for you. I'm glad that they worked for you. They just didn't work for me, and I'm going to tell you why. So, this list is short, which is good. I only have three books to talk about. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first book that I want to talk about is Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. This is the second book to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I also didn't love, but I liked it a little more than this one. Listen, I know this is kind of unpopular. These books are really popular on TikTok. I just didn't like them very much. I thought that the main character and all the side characters were pretty two-dimensional. And the main character's only personality trait was that she was like striving for justice and truth, and then she does some really sketchy things. Especially in this second one. She kind of goes off the rails. And I just didn't really enjoy reading that. I didn't think that it wasn't like a character arc to me. It was still very two-dimensional. It was just like complete opposite of what her like only personality trait was in the first one. And so I just didn't really love that. Another thing that I didn't like about it, that I talked about in my review when I read it, was that the main character says that it is very important to tell the truth and that justice is very important, and that she does things that are illegal and she lies to people when it is convenient for her. And this is a YA book, and so I think that putting it in that context, I don't think that that's a very good message to be sending to young adult readers. If I had a child who was, say, 12 or 13 years old, and they were very impressionable, because that's just, I mean, you're just impressionable at that age. It's not a bad thing at all. It's just part of development. I would not want that to be what's being impressed upon. You know what I mean? It's not okay to lie. It's not okay to only lie when it's convenient for you. Hypocrisy like that doesn't get you anywhere, and the bitterness that she has also doesn't get you anywhere. So that's just kind of what my main problem with the book was. But I will have to say I was pretty hooked by the mystery in it, so there's a positive for that. The next book that I want to talk to is I don't want to talk to this book. The book I want to talk about is Hide by Kirsten White. This is a like Minotaur Labyrinth retelling, or inspired by, which I didn't realize when I read it. And I also didn't realize that there was a supernatural element to it, which it says that in the synopsis. I just didn't read the synopsis. So there you go. This book is about a group of people who are playing a game of hide and seek, basically, in this abandoned amusement park, and then they all start dying. And this book didn't work for me because I thought that it would, because I didn't realize there was a supernatural element, I thought that it was like people doing bad things to other people, and I thought that that was more powerful as a storyline than like a monster doing bad things to people. I thought the monster kind of felt like a cop-out to me, to be honest. I don't know, it just made the storyline feel a little weaker to me, personally. I also didn't really love the writing style, and the main character has like a very traumatic past that seems like it's only there so that she's like can be in this game of hide and seek. Oh, it's okay. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently Penny didn't like that book either. And in the time that it took me to make her bottle and change her, the lighting changed. So apologies about that. The sun is steadily running away from us. Anyway, what I was saying about Hyde though was that the main character has this really traumatic past that's like almost too convenient for the storyline. And I thought that it was like gonna tie together in a way cooler way, and what I thought was gonna happen was like much more involved and like twisty-turny, and then it didn't happen. It just like had nothing to do with the overall storyline. It was like literally just there. So I thought that could have been done better. So that's kind of why I didn't really enjoy that book. The one redeeming quality that I will say was that there was a character from Pocatello, Idaho, which is not too far away from where I'm from. And so I was just like, oh hey, I know that place. How random. People usually don't mention Idaho in books. The last book that I want to talk about is Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins. I read this pretty recently. I can link the video that I read it for in the description box. But basically, this is an And Then There Were None retelling by Agatha Christie. And it just did not work for me. And Then There Were None is just much better if we're comparing the two. But, you know, I've enjoyed retellings in the past. But this one didn't work for me because the characters' motivations were very, very skewed, and I didn't think that they were good motivations. There was a lot of, like, they didn't like, some of the characters who were the killers didn't like the people that they killed just because they were rich and they had more privilege than them. And listen, I get it. When people have a lot of wealth, sometimes they can get away with things, and there is privilege that comes with wealth. You know, obviously if you don't have to worry about like buying food and stuff like that, then you can do more things and go more places and stuff like that, but that's not a reason to kill somebody. Like, and somebody in your life being rich is not the cause of your problems. It's not. You gotta take accountability for your own life. And so that just didn't work for me because I was like, you know, you can't blame all of your problems on other people. Sometimes problems are caused by things out of your control and by other people. But that doesn't mean you can blame everything on other people. And the way you react to things will, you know, also determine how your life goes. So that was the main reason that it didn't work for me. And there was also like cheating in it. The cheating trope, I guess, is what you would call it. And I just don't like that. Just not my thing. So, yep, those were 3 books that I just did not enjoy this year. Let me know if you did enjoy them and why they worked for you, because I am very curious. And if they did work for you, I am genuinely very happy for you, because it's always good when a book works for somebody. So yeah, if you missed the first 2 days of the 12 Days with Sandy, those will be linked in the description box below. And I know that I've just been sitting in this same spot for the, you know, first couple of videos, but don't worry. There will be a lot of variation to come, and there will be some really, really fun videos, and I'm really excited to film them. So subscribe so that you don't miss those. Like this video if you liked it, and comment and tell me what flopped for you this year. I would like to know. And if you liked these books, tell me why, because I'm very curious. And I hope that you guys have a great day, and I will see you for day 4 tomorrow. Bye!
She went away on Christmas Day.